Hey guys, thanks for joining us. I'm Elise, filling in for Gigi, here with Jim. How's it going, Jim?
Top of the morning. Good. I don't think I officially said to you Happy New Year this morning, did I?
You know, we talked about how our New Year's went, so
Yeah.
it counts. It's fine.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yes, I haven't seen you since then.
I know.
We're officially all in now. You
Yeah.
can say all the holiday. To me, when you get into the first weekend after New Year's, you're officially closing the book and start looking at the bank accounts.
Yeah, that's
check the
true.
credit card statements, see how much damage we did.
Yeah.
And then start kind of planning the year out. I know my wife and I, it seems like it's so busy the whole month of December. It's to kind of take a moment, step back, breathe a little bit, reset, and kind of look into the next year, what direction we want to go with it. So kind of kicking off now, for us anyway.
Yeah, certainly a good time to kind of reflect and then look ahead at all the possibilities 2026 could bring. It's an exciting time. Maybe some good weather will come with it.
And to take the Christmas stuff down
Yeah, that's
as well.
true. That is true.
That's another thing we got to do this weekend. Yeah, I'll dig into the weather for the weekend here for the first weekend. And there's going to be a little rain tomorrow. It's not a washout, heavy rain event, but nevertheless, we're going to dodge some showers on Saturday. So I'll kind of talk about that. And then some really good news coming next week, at least if you like above normal temps, and who doesn't in January.
Right.
So we're going to talk about that as well, dig into that. Really a pretty good forecast. I've got that one rain chance coming in Saturday, but outside of that, there's really not much there in the way of rain for a while, the way it's looking.
Hopefully that rain can help some of the fires we've been having. We had several fires yesterday on the first day of the year, so not a great way to start out the new year. But we did have a reporter on scene yesterday, and she has that story for us now.
Yeah, and we'll go ahead and start that package for you guys.
Moment, this could really happen to anybody, so it's like, it really hurt.
The house fire on Stantonsburg Road outside of Farmville on New Year's Day claimed the life of a 1-year-old infant. Farmville's fire chief telling WITN it happened around 3:30 p.m.
We got dispatched to a structure fire with visible heavy smoke showing. Knew we advised on the way there was a possible subject trapped inside the house. Upon arriving, attack crews made attack, knocked the fire down, and we did find a victim succumb to the fire.
Joyner, who is a neighbor, says he heard screaming, went to look outside, and saw the flames.
We opened up the door, and all you see was flames and smoke. My heart sunk into my chest, really heart-dropping moment. As I see the flames, they look big, so it's like I'm trying to evacuate everybody that's in my house.
Brady says while the fire was contained within 30 to 40 minutes, the house is a total loss. The cause of the fire is still under investigation, with local and state authorities now taking over, trying to determine what led to this deadly blaze.
That's very tragic, heartbreaking. I can only imagine what she's going through. That's very traumatic, traumatizing.
A burned out home and a family changed forever.
Heartbreaking moment,
Certainly very tragic.
Yeah, I mean, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Truly heartbreaking story. When we put that on the news this morning, I was like, yeah, feel that pain. And, I don't know exactly what happened. I don't think they know a lot about the fire yet or the details of it, but your heart goes out. It's the holiday season. And I was talking during one of the breaks this morning. It's hard for me to imagine or comprehend the heartache and heartbreak of losing a child, period, much less a 1-year-old child is just devastating.
Yeah, and in such a horrible way.
Yeah,
So.
yep. So let's switch gears on that, kind of transition into the weather. And again, the weather forecast really kind of up and down over the next few days here. We're going to see numbers going down over the weekend and then back up next week. Today, pretty quiet, and I'll get into all that in just a sec. I want to talk first about this big event coming up with our Wolf Supermoon. The upcoming overnight, as we get into Friday night, late Friday night, and into Saturday morning, pre-sunrise Saturday, a big full moon, and that moon will look much brighter and bigger than it usually does. It's going to be at its closest point to the Earth in its 27-day orbit around the Earth, and that coinciding with the full moon will make it appear what we call like a super moon. It appears much closer, which I didn't get into that graphic. It appears 15% larger, give or take, and 30% brighter. If you're not aware of this and you head out late tonight, pre-sunrise, it's a shock. If you don't know why you're seeing it, it literally is quite a shock to see the moon when it's like this. It's quite a phenomena and absolutely wonderful for getting some amazing pictures. Of course, you need clear skies, and I believe we'll have clear skies late tonight. I'm not seeing much, if any, clouds. We should be in pretty good shape, although the clouds after midnight will start to take that back, because those clouds, by the time we hit midnight, will be thickening up pretty good. So you have to catch it when it's low in the sky before those clouds really start thickening up. Again, that's late tonight. Yeah, I just realized, I was talking about clear skies on the morning show. By the time we get in towards midnight, 1, 2 a.m., we may have a pretty good cloud deck out there, so I might have to retract that, but hopefully we get lucky. All right, headlines for the day today, and I'll roll those out for you guys. Sunny to cloudy as we head from AM to PM. The clouds thickening lunchtime into the afternoon. The high temp generally pushing towards 60 later today. It's a pretty good number. Yesterday we hit a 55, give or take. I think we'll add 5 more to that this afternoon, and generally that wind coming in out of the west to southwest. The wind speed about 10, maybe a little under that inland. So yeah, the rain coming tomorrow, the clouds thickening tonight. Satellite radar is good right now. Nothing out there. Generally a nice clean slate. A little high cloudiness back to the west. That's not really a big deal. That'll thicken up after sunset. There's the rain. That's tomorrow's rain. Right now it's sitting from, I would say, Little Rock back to Oklahoma City, getting into central Mississippi. It's not a ton. This is not a big, oh my gosh, storm. Rather weak area of low pressure driving to the coast. And unlike most storms this time of the year that take this kind of track, this one will not round the horn and ride up the east coast, become what we call more of a nor'easter type storm. That's not the deal with this one. This will stay a weak low, get a little rain in here and kick out, and not get much further north than maybe central Virginia on that moisture. Outside right now, your air temps, 20s north, mid-30s south, 40s on the coast, near 50 right on the beaches, Beaufort and Hatteras. You are at 50 Beaufort, and in Hatteras that was a 54. You came down a little bit, but generally the number's climbing instead of falling over the last few hours, largely in part to that southwest breeze, doing parts of that, helping to bring the numbers up. 30-degree warm-up today, folks. Let's jump to tomorrow. I'll show you the rain. 7, 8 a.m. Light rain starting to move in southwestern counties. Nothing real heavy, but again, nevertheless, getting wet. On and off light rain. 9, 10, 11, noon, into the afternoon. A few light raindrops move through, then they clear. Clouds never get out. Then a few more light raindrops develop and move through. And that rain could be anywhere on the graphic at any time tomorrow. It's just not going to be a blanket of all-day rain the way it looks. We'll add maybe 1/10 of an inch into the rain gauge. Dinner time, still some showers around, but you can kind of see things starting to wind down. 8, 9 o'clock, rain shifts to the coast. By 10, 11, pretty much a done deal. So we hit midnight tomorrow night. Goodbye to the rain. Clouds clear out. We'll be in a good place on Sunday in regards to sky cover anyway. Still going to be chilly though. All right, so the rain total, Doppler estimated, this is modeled data, taking the data, estimating the rain totals through the day tomorrow. We hit about 1/10 of an inch, maybe. A lot of the areas staying a little bit under that 1/10. When you get into that lighter blue, that's generally under 1/10. Down on the coast, the Crystal Coast, you may pop a 1/4 of an inch down there, a couple of spots, but that would be a high-end total. I'm certainly not seeing a 1/2 inch anywhere. Temp tracker, today 60, tomorrow 50, under the clouds with the raindrops, low 40s in the morning, and those numbers, again, will stay cool to chilly through Sunday into Monday as well. And then the changes start coming next week. The big map, we'll track that low. Let's roll that map. The L heads eastward. Then we get towards Saturday morning, tomorrow morning. The heavier rain, the dark green, never gets in here. Gets close, Myrtle Beach, maybe Wilmington, but generally stays out of here. We get the light northern fringe raindrops there tomorrow, lunchtime to sunset. See the cool air kind of locked in. If that low were traveling up the coast, we would warm up ahead of that storm, but that's not happening with this guy. Sunday, let's get you Saturday night into Sunday. Low's kicking away. Sunshine rolls in on Sunday. The temperature struggles, I think, to reach 50 Sunday. So sunny skies only yielding upper 40s Sunday afternoon. That storm tracking off the coast. So we start looking behind that. I see the warm air. First thing that jumps out to me is that warm I plastered on there. Texas to Oklahoma, that air mass back there is shifting eastbound. All right, check it out. Monday evening, we're still cool. Tuesday, I kept the cool on there Tuesday, although we should get back to 60. Wednesday, we'll start sliding the warm in to our backyards. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, probably into the weekend as well, the way it looks right now. What constitutes warm? For me, it means getting near 70, and I do think we'll do that by late next week. Today's 60 with the clouds this afternoon. Tonight, again, hoping the clouds break a little for that big supermoon, but it is looking pretty cloudy. I have to change that tune on that a little bit. And then tomorrow, again, dodging some light raindrops on and off through the day with a high near 50, 51. Sunshine Sunday. If you got outdoor stuff you've got to do, throw a few layers on. There won't be much wind, I don't think, on Sunday. And then 51 Monday to 61 on Tuesday. Numbers coming up. We showed you that map. 67, 69, 70 degrees. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Some clouds around, but I'm not seeing rain mid through late week right now. Maybe late weekend as the next cold front approaches. But gosh, that's a long ways out. So let's kind of put that on hold for a bit. Overnights obviously coming up as well. By the time we get to mid-late week, those overnights in the upper 40s. So a cool to chilly weekend. It'll pop us back up there. The temperatures generally below normal over the weekend. And then next week we go to the above normal temps. Bring the good stuff back. Change that banner back out. And I expect probably the above normal temps to arrive Tuesday next week. Say that normal temp is about 55 for a high in early January. So below normal for the weekend, above normal next week. And we'll say good morning to George. I think I saw him on Facebook.
Hey, hi, George.
Yeah, appreciate you tuning in, George, this morning. And again, the supermoon. On the morning show, I was talking about clear skies, but I realized those clouds will be building during the evening, so it may be tough to see that supermoon tonight. There's still a big moon Saturday night. Skies will clear out Saturday night. It'll still have the appearance of being larger and brighter than normal. So if we can't see it the upcoming overnight, check it out Saturday night.
All right, that's awesome. I didn't know we were getting a supermoon, so very cool.
Until this morning, yes.
Until you told me.
And I told you you'd be able to see it, but that looks like it might be a rough deal tonight.
Well, hopefully we will see it at some point. And I want to say good morning to Michelle at Michelle's Southern Home.
Hey.
Thank you for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Good morning, Mary, too. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Hope everyone's having a happy start to their new year and enjoying some good temperatures coming up. Yeah,
we'll say another happy new year to all you guys out there as well as we head into this first weekend of 2026. Let's get the year started right. I hope everybody has a great weekend out there.
Sounds good. Tune back in at 8 a.m.
Bye.